I have a very serious question for you guys. Do you guys have a better understanding of Minecraft than I do? If you answered yes to that question, you know what these are. These are the new Minecraft trails, and if you're looking for a seed with some trails in them, well, this video is what you're looking for. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the Top 5 Seed series. Today, it's just a random generation day. I'm thinking about bringing back a different series. Don't worry about that. We'll worry about that down the road. But there's some trails, there's some giant islands, and there's some mountain generations. So, I don't want to waste your time. You guys don't want your time wasted. Now you know what to expect. Seed number 1, please. Alrighty, guys. Coming in at seed number 1, we have this kind of tropical one. I actually really like it. You're going to spawn right in between a mangrove biome and a savanna biome. Now, if we fly up a little bit, you're going to notice that there's kind of like patches in this. So the one that you spawn in is relatively big. You're going to have like some cool generation, and it goes pretty far. But what we actually want to do is travel into the biome a little bit. Where we're going to find... Where is it? I'm lost. Where we're going to find, see, look, it's right off of your spawn point, this tiny little blob that's going to have a savanna village in it. And the way the village is spawned, it's actually going to just completely take over the mangrove biome. So you have plenty of houses that are just stuck inside the mangrove biome. And I thought it looked really, really cool. Now, that's not the only village. What we're going to do is fly into the savanna a little bit. You know, we're going to just head into here slightly, where we're going to find village number 2. Now, it's not crazy, you know, it's not going to let you beat the game, but between the two villages and the really unique generation of the village, I thought this seed was worth throwing in, because I'm a sucker for mangroves, for one. I love them. They have frogs. Like, how can you not be in love with frogs? And you get villages right off your spawn point. So, that's, if you're wondering, that's why this seed made the cut. It's, I love it. It's so cool. It has, oh, my dog just left. Bye, dog. Now, coming in at seed number 2, I hit the wrong button. It takes Survival Island to the next level. Seed number 2, believe it or not, is an island, but it's huge. It's a continent. It's not an island. If we spawn in, you're gonna notice you have a savanna right on the peak here. You have a plains biome, and then you have a jungle edge, and then you have a jungle. And if we're just to fly around, you have a forest over here. Kind of stretches along the jungle. You have a jungle temple, and then there's a peak here that's a giant forest, giant in relative terms. You have a ruined portal, more jungle, and then when we get to the end of it, you have a bamboo jungle island that's separated from the island. You're going to have a roofed forest with some cool terrain generation. You're going to have a piece of a swamp, a ruinous portal, a birch forest, more roofed forest, a little bit of a beach, a little bit of a, what are those things called? The tropical caves. I don't even care right now. The lush caves. You're going to have a cool little lake here, and then when we bring it back around, the generation gets a little bit taller. You're going to have some interesting mountains, and then, believe it or not, we're circling back in. This is your spawn point, and it's all completely separated from mainland, and I mean it's like a good separation. It's not like, oh, this is mainland right here. The separation is actually quite high. So, there you go. You have so many biomes built into this area that if you and your friends wanted their own continent, you wanted your own country, if you say, you can go ahead and make that here. And it is super cool. I really like this seed. I like islands. Islands are just something that intrigue me, and this seed happens to be a mega one. Now, coming in at seed number 3, it does get a little interesting in this seed. You're going to spawn in next to this weird kind of snow biome. I really don't know what it is, but beside it, you have the new, what are these things called? The Cherry Grove? Cherry Grove? Cherry Grove biomes. Yeah, Mangrove Cherry Grove. You have the new Cherry Grove biome, and it's right next to your spawn point. Now, it's not very big, but it is going to be big enough to get the pink leaves and to get the wood. Now, what you're going to want to do is just head into this dense forest, and when you go into the dense forest, you're going to be met with some terrain, and it is beautiful terrain. There's no, like, mega features in this seed, right? There's nothing absolutely mind-boggling, but you're going to get some really beautiful mountain generation, which I'm a sucker for. I love islands and mountain generation. It's just kind of what I do. But then you're going to have this right here, and this wraps around. You can see there's a little bit of a shape for what you're looking at. It's a big one, but in the middle, you have this beautiful area. I got to get my render distance up a little bit. Come on. 12 chunks? That was the default? No wonder I can't see anything. There we go. But there you go. You have this beautiful area with multiple biomes in it. It looks fantastic, and it's completely surrounded by mountain biomes. And yes, I know my computer can generate terrain very quickly. I'm aware. But yeah, it just looks beautiful. This is the best spot to build your house, and I absolutely love it. I think it's awesome. Now, coming in at seed number 4, I'm going to go ahead and admit that I kind of don't understand it. It's a new feature that I haven't looked into too much, but I thought you guys would like to see it in a video. So here we are. You spawn into a giant taiga biome, right? You get the big trees. It's very difficult, but then straight ahead, you're going to notice a village, right? So you're going to have a little bit of help, you know. Oop, I have hiccups. You're gonna have a little bit of help, nothing too crazy, a little bit of food here and there, and a house. But just off to the side, you're gonna have one of the new trail structures. I gotta look into these more. Next video, I will know more about these and how to execute them, but you do have a fairly deep trail structure. I don't know how they work. I really don't. What is this? Is that part of the trail? What is this? I'm interested. I'm intrigued, but if you're intrigued and you want another one, well, just travel in this direction, just slightly over this peak, where you're gonna find another trail. And I don't really know what they do, but I'm gonna find out what is going on here. What are these things? I am intrigued, and I'm going to do some research tonight, okay? And I will, next video that I record, I will be able to help you more. Now, we're bringing it back to the basic side of Minecraft. This one is to help you kind of start the game if you're just getting into it, because I always like to dabble those in for you new Minecraft players that may be coming in the 1.20 update. You're gonna spawn in this nice flat plains biome, and you can already tell you have a village with a beautiful waterfall and a pretty interesting mountain biome behind it, with hay bales, a blacksmith, and it's pretty easy to get started in this seed. So once you go through and you loot all this hay bales, get all the food you're gonna need for the first couple days, and then you can just head up the mountain a little bit and go to the second village that actually stretches into the water. And you're gonna get more hay bales, and you're gonna have, it's not a big village, but it has enough loot, it has a farm. You're gonna be able to survive in this seed, right? It's a good starter seed for players that are just trying to get into the game. Now, I know you advanced players are like, this is lame, but this is actually really useful. The terrain generation is really hard to get into this game. So then when you go behind this mountain range, you're going to notice that it's a nice flat river biome. There's not too much crazy terrain generation. It's easy. It's an easy seed. There's wood right off the bat. There's quite a few biomes behind it. You're going to be okay. And this is going to be a really good starter seed. So that's why I brought it into the video. If you're new to the game and this is something that you're looking for, well, I got your back. I'm not going to just try to bombard you with insanely difficult seeds to get into. You can start the game here. You're okay. I believe in you. Welcome to the Minecraft community. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this episode of the Top 5 Seed series. I've been taking an unintentional break from YouTube, and it's not from burnout, and it's not from kind of me wanting to. It'll be explained in another video once the scenario works itself out. Once everything happens that needs to happen, I will be here to let you guys know. But if you guys are new to my channel, my name's Minina Gaming. Do the typical YouTuber stuff. I know you've been told to do it 100 times, like in subscribing, because you can always unsubscribe later, all that crap that normal YouTubers tell you to do. Just do it here. It helps the channel, and I'm smaller than them, so it helps me more. I just knocked a pop sock off my desk that I literally just put there. But anyway, guys, that's gonna do it for me. I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.